Well, guys, as long as I have returned, this series has returned. Yep, Thailand and China comparison is back, folks. And in full force, too. Why, you may ask? Well, because I decided not to only bring back a series, but also review variants of cars that I've never reviewed before in Thailand with China. I'll do most of the Cars 1 racers whenever I feel like getting them. Or at least I've done pretty much most of them at this point, including today. Not only that, but also obscure characters as well. Maybe some World Grand Prix racers mixed in. I don't know. But nonetheless, we're going to still do this Thailand and China comparison video. And this is pre-recorded on March 26th. And this is going to be out like June, like 1 year after these diecasts were released to the public. Yeah, they're in 2023 singles Case J along with Road Rumbler Mater, Westfalanapus, Nile Speedcone, Adam Roadriguez, those guys. Fun fact, actually, I found all of the Case J contents at Target back in like February of Kevin's Quest. If you'd like to see that video, you should check that out. Yeah, that end cap was there, and guess who was in it? That's right, Misti Motorkrass and Johnny Blamer, along with most of the Case J contents, being Westfalanapus, Road Rumbler Mater, Cryptid Buster Mater, Road Rumbler McQueen, Nile Speedcone. Pretty much all of Case J was there, except for Adam Roadriguez. Don't know who the hell bought him up. But we're just going to move on from that and take a look at their cards, shall we? So, Misti has her 2017 artwork represented in the front here of the Red Riders. Misti Motorkrass. There she is in her plastic prison. Mattel. On the back here, we get Johnny Blamer, who is right there, Fillmore, Ramon, Greg Candyman, Krusty Rotor, and Lizzie. Fun fact about Greg Candyman, actually, he was not featured in the color as seen on the card art here, or on the card back. Whereas he was actually with the brown color still. So yeah. Double Thailand and China comparison episode, by the way. Here is Johnny Blamer. Johnny Blamer. His card art matches the 2010 card art. Which that 2017 card art, ugh, don't even want to look at that anymore. That was so nasty. He's got the trim to the rims, unlike presented on the diecast, which I customized my own diecast to look like that. And on the back here, we get a different story. Greg Candyman, Fillmore, Dexter Hoover, Misti Motorkrass, and Krusty Rotor and Lizzie. Instead of Johnny, it's Misti. And yeah, looks like Greg Candyman and Johnny Blamer swapped places, and Johnny was replaced with Misti on the back there. Alright, so I'm going to open these two on out and compare them to their China counterparts. Let's get going. Alright, here is Misti on out of there. She looks pretty awesome. Now let's get Johnny on out of there. That was actually kind of easy, not gonna lie. Here we go. Look at that. Johnny's on out of there. Looking pretty cool. So, moving the camera slightly down. Of course, you know where they appeared in the Cars 1 movie at the Motor Speedway of the South. In the crash scene was where you probably saw them, or them racing. Oh, forgot to throw these plastic parts away. Oh, and before I do, will Jackson Storm, yes, will Jackson Storm be able to fit in Johnny Blamer's blister here? Will he or will he not? Let's find out. Oh my god, they actually made him similar. Oh wow. They did the same thing with K Pillar to Rev. I'm not sure if you guys know by now, but K Pillar to Rev, the circus stunt performer, yeah, she had the same card issue, or the same blister issue. Alright, so we're gonna get on with Misti here. Now, Misti, first off, her expression is a huge difference. That's a huge difference with the eyelids and some eyes. 73, 73. The grill has also changed, I've noticed. Her mouth hasn't changed that much at all. Looking on the hood here. Rev and Go. This one's more vibrant with like colors and stuff. Whereas the Chinese version doesn't have that. On the side right there, 73, 73. Rev and Go, carburetor decongestant, carburetor decongestant. The piston cup contingency sponsors. On the China rubber tires version, they are much, much, much easier to read compared to Thailand. Ugh. I can barely read those. Why? Why, oh why are they barely visible to read? The back here, let me zoom back in. Carburetor decongestant, again, Rev and Go. They fixed that up a little bit, they fixed that up instead of it making like a little crop thing. Which I'm glad they did that, but still. This side, nothing too much. Yeah, they got rid of that crop thing. So I'm glad they did that. And also, same on the top here. Wow. They're sort of lifting up their game, you know. Again with the cropping. You've really fixed it up, Mattel. Way to go. Again with the vibrant color, 73, 73. Of course, the window tint is a bit different as well. The China one is 2169 EAB, the 216th day of 2009. Made in China on the base. Whereas today's version of Thailand, you get Disney Pixar S14A, made in Thailand. And yeah, first ever release of this girl since 2017. Yeah, if you didn't know, Misti Motorkrass was previously released in 2017. I still prefer I prefer the Thailand one now. I'm gonna have to start using the Thailand version of Misti. Because it's improved, I gotta say. Here we have Johnny Blamer now. Let's see what's changed. The expression change, obviously. Sort of a different shade of green off camera, too. His brown eyes have changed to like a burgundy eye color. Four-wheel drive, dirt decals. Four-wheel drive, dirt decals. It's really faint on the Thailand version, or on the Thai version. Of course, he doesn't have a grill. He's a clean shaver. 54, 54. a different shade of blue. I'd say it's more accurate, though, nonetheless. The teeth, the headlights, the side, got a forest, got some of the sponsors covered up in dirt. Now, that is not accurate at all. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that right there? And there. And some there, too. On the Chinese version, the sponsors are placed right there. And the mud is barely visible. Really? Four-wheel drive, dirt decals for urban SUVs. Just like off-road. The trees, they're pretty similar. They're pretty similar, I'll give them that. And what is going on here? What is going on here? The blue background is just completely removed. Why do that? It's not accurate, Mattel. What the hell, Mattel? Backlights again with 54. Four-wheel drive. Just like off-road. It needs to have the black border around the text. Four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive, they completely accuratized that. Lightyear, 54. Piston Cup, Nitrate, and all the sponsors there. I still prefer the China version of Johnny all the way. Let's see what the trunk has to offer. Four-wheel drive. This is more like sand, whereas this is more like... this is more like sand, while this is more like dirt and gravel and stuff. So I'll give them that. The China version, that is. 54 with some dirt treads on the top there. Don't know which one. I really, really don't know. It's kind of a neck and neck thing. This guy has won by far. Alright, so that is going to be pretty much it for the Thailand and China comparison of Johnny Blamer and Misti Motorkrass here. Let me know which version of Johnny and Misti is your favorite down in the comments. The China version or the Thailand version? For me, it's the Thailand version of Misti and the China version of Johnny. But what do you guys think? And these guys were both released in 2017 around like the same time. So it's nice that they got re-released around the same time too. Oh, and I forgot to show some Thailand versions of the same model as Misti and Johnny before we quit this video here. Here's Krusty Rotor. Yeah, I did a Thailand and China comparison video on him as well. Check that out. We also got Murray Clutchburn here. Again, same thing. Along with James here as well. And as for Johnny, we've got Winford here. Oh, and I've got to show Johnny's base. Yeah, pretty different by far. And Dave Alternators here. Those two came out of that accessory 2-pack with the flag and the barrier. So nice move on them. Yeah, that's going to be for realsy it this time. So I'll see you guys on the next video, which is going to be on the Deputy Hazard McQueen with slime. So I cannot wait to do that review at all. See you guys then. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. And as always, peace.